Hello YouTube. I wasn't going to make a video about this, but I thought I would bring you in here. It'd probably be a really short video. Well, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of revamping my door speakers setup. I'm adding some sound deadening stuff, as you can see, with a very loud motorcycle in the back. And it's just because I have a bunch of rattles and squeaks and squonks and stuff like that, and I wanted to really quiet it down. So I've added this sound deadening here, put some around the factory mount here, and I've put some back in here, here, as many flat spaces as I can get it on here. And I'm gonna put it back in there, if you can see back in there. Now what I did have is, I still kind of have part of it, this 3-piece foam set. I'll put a link to the description, in the description. And I forget what they call it. It's a 3-ring kit. And it comes all in one piece, and you just pull the rings off. This piece goes back here on the back of the door, and it absorbs the back waves of the speaker. And I put it on there. There's this piece. There's a piece that goes around here. You can see I have that on there. I had to cut that thinner to get it on there. And that kind of just isolates the speaker from the mounting, so you don't get vibrations there. And the other piece is, hold on, I'll take you over there. Okay, this is the other piece here. It's a foam ring that I mounted this onto the door panel, and it goes, speaker goes in here to channel waves into the, it increases mid bass. It does work. I added some little foam pieces. I have to redo this one up here. Some 2-sided tape. But it's a 3-piece set, but I'm gonna get rid of that piece that goes in the door. It's just, in my opinion, decreased the bass too much. It does sound really clean, but I just want a little bit more of that punch back. So, back to the truck. I'm gonna put some of this sound deadening material that I bought. This is called Silis, S-I. Let me get you out of the sun here, this too bright sun. Silis.net. And this is very great value for this stuff. You get a lot of it for not a lot of money. And there was twice as much. It's still a pretty big piece left over here. And I've covered both my door panels with this stuff, and I still got a huge piece here that's about, I don't know, 2 feet by 2 feet. And it's really good stuff. I think it's a great value, so look that up. These are the Infinity reference speakers. They're, I think they're a 6.5, but they have this they call Edge Plus, where the surround comes all the way to the edge. So they're almost classified as like a 6 3/4. They have the great sound. As far as value goes, it really can't be beat. Another thing they do is they have a 3 ohm impedance, which kind of gives them a little bit of extra oomph from the factory stereo. I don't have a factory stereo, but they do sound louder. It gets a little bit more power out of your head unit or amplifier. You can see the tweeter there is a little angled. It's not adjustable, but it does have this attenuation. You can push it in or out, and in decreases or increases the treble by 3 decibels, and out is 0. So they're great sounding speakers. They're getting a little old. I've had them probably, I don't know, almost 10 years. So I don't know, but they still work, so I guess no reason to fix it. But they're great sounding speakers. So I just want to maximize them. They have great bass. I don't want to say you don't need a subwoofer, because you can't replace a subwoofer, but they have satisfying enough bass for me where I haven't felt the need to really have a subwoofer. I'd like to have one, probably will someday, but just for now, the base is good enough. It's just that those these big foam pieces here, they absorbed all the back waves of the bass, and I lost a lot of bass from these. So I'm going to take this out and just put a piece of this sound deadening behind there and see how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You don't need to see how I do that, but I just wanted to show you this quick video, and I'll show you the results when I'm done. Okay, so I got the foam back in there, and now, or not the foam, sorry, the sound deadening back in there. It's kind of hard to reach, so what I have to do is go through over here and roll it out with this little roller that I bought when I got the stuff here. Oh, it's kind of hard. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. I can't reach all the way in there and hold the camera, so I'll show you the results when I come back. Okay, so I got it in there and rolled it out. I even use my fingers. You have to push it down. You can use whatever you have at your disposal. So I even used my fingers, whatever you can get in there, to try to push it down. I also put a piece up in here, back there. Just trying to get it as many places as I can. Get away, fly. So I'm going to mount the speaker back on and show you the results. Alright, so I got the speaker back in there. I'll show you the boring process here of screwing it back in. What the heck, right? It's kind of hard to do. I'm holding the camera. I'm not gonna put it on my head. I'm getting in weird positions here. I want the current camera to turn a little funky. I don't like to use a power, like a drill or whatever, to screw these back in, because there's too big of a chance of it slipping off and poking a hole in your speaker. Ask me how I know. I've done it before. This is really captivating content, I know. Alright, well, I'll come back when I'm done and show you the results. Alright, I don't want to get a copyright infringement thing, and it seems like it's gained some bass back. I really won't be able to tell until I drive it some more, but I'm going to put it back together and eventually do that side. So I basically just wanted to show you guys this stuff here and what a good value it is. And I'll put a link to that in the description down there, because I was just putting this in. I thought, well, this stuff's really a good value. I want to show everybody that. So that's it for this one, and until the next one, take it easy.